Welcome to ComFish Alaska 2021. My name is Sarah Phillips. I'm part of the ComFish team, and I am just here to help you understand how to use this platform to its greatest potential so that you have the very best ComFish Alaska virtual experience. So, to get started, we're going to run through some of the basics here. First off, of course, ComFish would not even be possible without the generous sponsorship from all of our sponsors. Attendance is free because of them, so help support us by supporting our sponsors. To start, you've all found your way to this booth already. So you can find that you are in this Expo tab right here. And this is really what most of those Expo booths are going to look like. Each booth is set up really just like our booth is right now. You're going to see the name of the organization that has the booth. You're going to find out a little bit of information about the booth description. You'll see that there's an opportunity to connect socially and via their website, as well as a little bit of information about the organization and some sort of a call to action button right down here. That call to action is sort of like giving your business card over to this organization. It can be for entering a drawing, allowing for follow-up contact information, and sometimes that button won't give any of your information, but will instead direct you to the website of the organization. So specifically here right now, ComFish Alaska actually has some special offers for you. Lots of booths today are going to have special offers for you. And you can see here that we're going to have a grand prize drawing for Alaska Airlines tickets. We're also going to have gift cards and tons of fun little giveaways that we've received from some of our exhibitors that couldn't make it. We're excited to do those grand prize drawings at the end of ComFish. Now, specifically to win our grand prize drawing, you're going to have to register interest, and you'll see that it looks like success. You'll see the success button after you've registered interest with us and entered our drawing. To be eligible for our grand prize ticket drawing with Alaska Airlines, you're also going to have to head on over to the Alaska Airlines booth and do the exact same over there. So just know that there's going to be tons of different offers from all of our exhibitors today, and not all of them will appear in this right side tab, but if you'll go ahead and under the video that you're seeing right now, you'll go ahead and see this dark arrow, and you're welcome to go ahead and click that. And that's going to really expand into this whole new set of information for all of our exhibitor booths. Specifically for ours, you'll see that we'll have live representatives available. For the most part, our representatives will be available via chat and they can answer any of your questions, but from time to time, we'll go ahead and have them joined by video as well. Now, again, this is going to be different for every single organization. You might see new additional offers, like if you head on over to our ComFish Alaska website and click on our merchandise using this link right here, you'll actually have the opportunity to save 25% off your ComFish merchandise during the show if you use the code ComFish4Ever. Again, these exhibitor booths are going to be different for every single exhibitor. You might see things like videos to watch. You might find documents to download, pictures of products for sale. Really, the sky is the limit. So our exhibitors have put together some really fantastic information. I encourage you to visit every single one of them. There's new and different things, and they've really gone out on a limb to try and connect with each of you. So please, please, please go visit all of our exhibitors today. Now, we're going to go ahead and head back to the right side of the screen, and you'll see that we are still in this booth. And originally we were on the offer tab, but we're going to move over to this chat tab. Now, this chat tab allows you to just chat with anyone that happens to be in this booth at that point in time. Now, remember, these chats are public. And so these chats will be here throughout the event. This is where the exhibitor of the booth can give you updates and information. Like right here, you can see on the ComFish booth, we've said the full schedule of forums is available at comfish.com/forums, or you can also find that on the reception tab, just so you're aware. But this is really where you can have communication with representatives, ask questions that you think other attendees might also have, and really just interact in general. From there, you can see that there's also a polls tab. Some of our exhibitors have gone ahead and put together polls that they'd love to have attendees fill out. Here you can see on the ComFish booth, we just want to know, how did you hear about ComFish Alaska? We'd love to know exactly what it is that drew you in and made you click that register button. From there, you'll see that we have a people tab right here within this booth. That'll show you everyone that happens to be in the booth at that point in time. And from there, you can click on their name and you can request that you invite to a video call, schedule a meeting, send a message. Really, the sky's the limit. This is really where ComFish gets social. So if they happen to be in the booth, you can connect with them. Now, you might wonder, if somebody has requested this of me, how will I know? Well, in that upper right-hand side, you'll see this arrow, and you'll see a little red flag that goes up, and it says I have a notification that I need to check. And so right here, it will say, Emily has invited me to a private meeting. So I'll just click on that and choose to accept that or ignore it or reschedule, whatever it happens to be. Now, by now, you've probably noticed that within this upper right-hand area, you see the booth, but also event. And so it's important to understand this event tab will always be here. So you'll have the opportunity to, again, chat with everyone at the event, especially pay attention to this when you see our event moderators. We'll be letting you know when forums are going to be happening, giving you helpful announcements. Some of our exhibitors might be letting you know, hey, I'm live, I'm in my booth, come visit me, or maybe we're doing a prize drawing shortly. So pay attention to that event chat tab. You can also see that there's the opportunity to have a poll for the entire event. So throughout the event, we might update this and ask our attendees, hey, did you like this experience? What should we do to change this experience? Those sort of things. And then of course, this is the people tab. It works just like it does for the people tab within the booth, but for this one, it's for the full event. So you'll have the opportunity to see absolutely everyone that's registered for ComFish Alaska. If they have a green little radio button next to their name, it means they're active, they're live, they're in the session right now. But you can click on any one of these names and schedule a meeting, chat with them, request a video chat, whatever it's going to be. Again, that super, super social experience that we've been talking about. And this is just, again, that option. You can invite to a video call, schedule a meeting, or send that message to them. And they'll see the little red radio button that lets them know, hey, somebody's trying to get in touch with you. Now, we only have a couple more topics to cover, so bear with me just a little bit longer. Right here on the left-hand side, you're also going to see this forum stage. Now, the forum stage is where all of our presentations are going to be living for ComFish. So we always have the trade show. We always have the forums. This is that easy button to get there. And so the forums will only be able to be viewed if it's actually happening live. So again, pay attention to that event chat. We'll always let you know when they're happening. And you can see our first one is the federal update from Alaska's congressional delegation. So thank you so much to all of our presenters who've agreed to do this. Now, once you're in that forum stage, you have the opportunity to view the presentation, but also pose questions to our presenters. We said this is interactive. So this is all live. It'll all be happening in real time. So again, you'll have that opportunity to ask any questions. So you make sure you're on this forum stage, you make sure that you're on the chat, and right down here is where you type in your question and press that send. From there, the moderator will be able to let the presenters know that you have a question, and they'll be able to answer it to the best of their abilities. Now, the forum schedule, that's going to be living on the reception page. So if you have questions about when that schedule is going to be, go to the reception page, scroll down a little bit of the ways, underneath the sponsors and that recognition, you'll see our schedule. So we'll have it for March 30th as well as March 31st. So to access that schedule, you just click on the 30th or the 31st. Now, the very last feature we want to touch base on is these sessions. The sessions tab will open up and it'll look just like this. You'll have the opportunity to create a session. Now, what a session is if you want to be a little bit more social, you don't want to have an interaction, a video chat with just one person, you have a group of people you want to get together. So what you can do is you can let them know, hey, I'm going to create a session. I'd love to have you join me. And what you do is you go ahead and do this moderated session or an open session. You type what the session name is going to be and a description about it. You open it up to the number of participants you'd like. And then we recommend not enabling YouTube sharing or recording the session. And then you just create the session and let your friends know, hey, the session's created. Come join me right now and let's get together. Let's have a little breakout group and catch up. It's been a while, right? Now, we understand that you might have some questions. It's a fairly intuitive platform, but of course, different things are going to come up. So I encourage you to please reach out to myself, my staff, and anytime that you see that green radio button next to our names, you'll know that we're active and we're moderating it. So you can reach out to Emily Sullivan, Jenna Lowmaster, or myself, Sarah Phillips, to answer any questions that you might have so that you can get the very most out of your ComFish Alaska 2021 experience. Please reach out and thanks so much for joining us.